Ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Right here on the Jarrell Hartnett Show.
And welcome back, everyone. I see that you have an entourage out there today. Let's have all your entourage stand. Can all of our entourage please stand? I want y'all to stand. Let me see. Let me see faithful chicks.
Woo woo.
Woo!
Faithful chicks in the house.
I like that. Yeah, look, where my entourage? Mama, stand. Woo! You better stand. Okay. I have the mess. I have the tease. So, what sets you aside? Even though kind of capitalized on, talked about, but what kind of sets you aside from so many other boutiques that are here within the community?
I think just my brand. Mine is basically spiritual Christian apparel.
Correct.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of what sets me apart from the other boutiques.
Right. If I'm not mistaken, we have some photos from different people around the world. Yes, we have some photos. Yes, we do. Yeah, we have some photos that we're going to share with everyone. So let's take a look at these real quick.
Oh yeah, it's nice. I like that.
Thank you. Oh, goodness. So
That was nice. Thank you.
It really was. Like I said, I think that's really inspirational that your clothing and your apparel is not only here in America, but it's also going around the world already.
Yes, I was like blown away by that. That just goes to show that because they contacted me, I didn't really know them at all. And someone just reached out to me and said, I ordered one of your shirts online. I'm going on a mission trip to Guatemala, and I would like to bless some of the women in the village with your apparel.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, okay. So they just contacted me, and they ordered like 10 shirts to take over to Guatemala, and they chose which one they wanted to take to all the women, and I was excited about that. That was really sweet.
And that's really encouraging to see that other people are seeing what you are doing, what's instilled into you, and you're sharing your blessing with everyone else. So thank you for doing that. So one of the next things that I would like to know, because yes, I want to know. I want to know, how do I rock some of Faithful Chick? Well, I don't want chick on there, but
Right.
I need. How do I get any clothing or any apparel? I mean.
Well, I got in a little trouble after I launched the women's collection because all the men were like, okay, where the men's collection is? So I'm working on it. My husband and we're working on it. We have a total of like 6 designs already.
Awesome.
We've already finished 2 of them, so we have 4 more to go. I wanted to launch it before August, but I don't think it's going to happen because one thing about me is I don't like any rushed projects. If it doesn't look good, I'm going to start over from scratch and go again.
You push it back because you want to make sure when you do it right, you do it right the first time.
Right.
And that's what I love about you. You always do it right the first time. Even
I
when
try. I try.
So what is next for you? Other than that, what's next for you? Because I know you're a motivational speaker. Mm-hmm. You're a wonderful mother, which I love.
Thank you.
Oh, for the way you give that girl some love, I love it.
Thank you. She tests me at times, but yeah.
She does, but that's all right. Yes. So that's. But what is next for you?
I'm working on a big project that I haven't talked about yet.
Now look here.
Oh,
I'm getting towards Oprah, so I need you to just go ahead and share it with me. Then we'll share it with the world.
I'll share a little bit.
It can be like instead of the O factor, it can be the J factor.
Okay. Well, I'm working on a big project, and I'm in the process now of building a team. I already have like a stylist on board and a photographer. I'm looking for a videographer. It's like a big brand that I'm working on because, like I say, it's not just about the clothes.
Correct.
It's about the story. So I'm not going to tell you yet, but I will let you know once I get some more details. But it's going to be huge, and I'm planning to launch it this fall.
Okay.
That's my goal, is to launch it this fall. It's very different. A lot of people, when they look for me for my inspiration and encouragement and things of that nature, they really want to know more about the story. Like, what is she going through? How did she make it through this? How did she make it through that? So it's going to be more detailed about, my life and just how I'm continuing to walk by faith. Because people be like, well, she don't go through anything. Oh, yeah. You would be surprised at the things that I go through. But I just made up my mind that I wasn't going to stop, and I was going to keep walking by faith. And that's the gist of the project. Yeah.
Okay, so another thing is, where can I go to find your merchandise? I mean, do you currently have a boutique here in Little Rock, or is it just online based?
Not yet. We're just online right now, and the website is www.faithfulchicks.boutique.com.
Boutique.com.
Yes.
And see, I love that because a lot of people can still go there. I think it's more, we're more of a social media world now.
Right.
I love how we can just go online. I'm like going to the store all the time. I'm lazy.
I'm not gonna count that out. I'll have a storefront in a few years.
In a few years, let's go and say this year probably.
In a few years.
Don't rush me. I don't want to. You want to push it? You don't want to push it?
No.
So what are some other things that you may want to tell some of our viewers today at home?
Stay encouraged, because people sometimes look at me, like I said, like I'm not going through anything. I am. I go through a lot, but it's just about just trusting God through the process. Every day is a new day. Every hour is a new hour. I stay prayed up. I keep my devotions at work, in my purse, in my car. I stay in my word. I cry. I have bad days just like everybody else. I'm normal. But God is still good, and he's still able. So just trust God and keep pushing. Don't be crying now. You stop crying.
This look like I'm about to cry.
Yes.
Well, that's why I want to say thank you so very much for making it to my show, and that's why I feel that you're an extraordinary woman, because you're sharing your word, your message through your apparel, and I want to say thank you so very much. Everyone, give her another round of applause. Give this woman another round of applause. I want to say thank you so very much for coming to my show.
Thank you for having me. This is exciting.
So when I get bigger, you want to come back to my show, correct?
Then I'm going to interview you. I'm going to be the co-host that day, and I'm going to interview you.
I see. I'm going to love this, because I need someone to interview me, because someone still needs to hear Jarrell's story one day.
Yeah, I agree. Don't y'all agree?
No. That's going to be way down the road.
I'll text you a long message when I leave.
And with that being said, thank you all so very much for coming to the Jarrell Hartnett Show, and we will see you next time.